Hello everyone, I'm Greg, and we are introducing another game into my channel, Dice Throne, as you can see here, with Dice Throne Season 1, which is found in retail right now. And we have Dice Throne Season 2, Battle Chest, which was kickstarted, which I backed, and happily backed the Dice Throne Adventures, which is happening and closing in the next couple days at the time of this recording. So very excited about that. But Dice Throne, as I would describe it to people, is Battle Yahtzee. So you have these heroes or champions, and they have these different abilities and effects that can cause damage to the opposite hero. You can play this one-on-one, or you can go teams, 2v2, 3v3, as much as you want really. There's 14 characters overall between the two seasons. Or you can do a free-for-all, so like a King of a Hill type deal. There's a lot of different variations that you can find online, and we'll show you some different ways that you can play this game as well. What I plan to do for you is show how to play Dice Throne, the different characters, how they're played differently, what their different quirks are, their status effects, how they're used, what you can and cannot do, the different types of damages. So you can inflict damage, there's collateral damage, which I believe is now turned into pure damage for Dice Throne Adventures from what I've seen in the rules. There's also undefendable damage, which means that the defending hero cannot roll, but it can still use other status effects and cards. So there's I've seen a lot of questions online of how does this work, or when is the timing of this. So my goal during this channel is to describe how to play Dice Throne and what different ruling there are and how to rule it. We will also be doing tournament play. So what my wife and I are going to be doing is tournament play of Season 1. So we are going to draw from these cards here. So we have the Monk, which is this guy right here. And she's going to try to zoom in here. So we have the Monk. We have the Pyromancer. We have Barbarian, Shadow Thief, Paladin, and the Moon Elf. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to shuffle these 6 cards up, and they are going to determine the bracket of who is going to play what. It's going to be a double elimination bracket, so you can get a good idea of how they're played, not just a one-time through, but you get to see them at least twice. And there's going to be a couple buys because there's 6, so there's going to be 2 characters that will get a buy the first round. And the first character is the Barbarian. So the Barbarian is going to go up against the Moon Elf. So didn't pick this at all, but we have that as our first game. And then we have the Shadow Thief, and he will be playing against the Paladin. So Shadow Thief and Paladin will be our next. And then the 2 buys is going to be the Monk and the Pyromancer. So that is going to be our 3 matches for Dice Throne Season 1 for tournament play. And then what's going to happen is the winner from Season 1 is going to be playing against the Season 2 winner. So what's going to happen here is we are going to draw from the Gunslinger, the Huntress, Seraph, Artificer, Samurai, Cursed Pirate, the Vampire Lord, and Tactician. So what we're going to do here is Michaela only cares for about 4 of these, so I'm going to split them in half here. So she likes to play with the Vampire Lord, the Seraph, Huntress, and Gunslinger. And my choices will be the Artificer, Samurai, Cursed Pirate, and Tactician. So I'm going to shuffle these up first to make sure that we get the heroes that we would like to play. I'll shuffle this one. And the first hero for me will be the Tactician versus the Huntress. Once again, not making these up, these are random. And then we have the Samurai versus Seraph. And then we have Artificer versus the Gunslinger. And finally, we have the Cursed Pirate versus the Vampire Lord. So that will be our tournament bracket for Season 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to go Season 1 champion versus Season 2 champion and find out who is the strongest champion through the two seasons. That's about all I have for you right now. I'm also going to go through tutorials, as I said before, of the different heroes as they're played through. So if you're excited for this channel, for this Dice Throne, go ahead and hit the subscription notification button and like button to be notified of when the next playthrough is, and the first playthrough, which will be the Barbarian versus Moon Elf. Thank you.